Hey guys, so this is video 1 of my testing out the Safiya Nygaard and Coloupop collaboration lipsticks. I am going to do each lipstick over the course of a full day or night shift at my job. I am not at work tonight, but I am at home. I'm doing videos, I'm editing videos, I'm doing some work for my publication company. I wanted to go ahead and get started. I have decided to use Screamer as my first color, and it's on right now. It's 8 p.m., and I'm going to be up till morning working, so I'm going to do some updates throughout the night, and I don't have anything else on my face except for my foundation and lipstick. That's because I'm getting ready to do a makeup video. And so I guess throughout the rest of this video, you'll see me in that makeup, because anyway, I'll be having to do the updates. I wanted to go ahead and show you what it looks like when I first put it on. I did prep my lips with a lip scrub, and then I moisturized them, and then I started with a lip primer. And now, these lipsticks did not come with the option of a lip liner. So I had to use one of my own, which was a good match for the color, so I'm not upset about that. I only went outside the lines right here to make, I don't know what you call that part, but the little peaks, to make them a little sharper, because that goes more with the look that I'm about to do. I mean, the lipstick has no smell at all. It's just a ordinary matte lipstick. They sell individually for $8. I bought the set of all of them for $60. But yeah, decent price for the lipsticks as long as they're gonna hold up. And I guess we'll see about that. Now, the one issue with me and lipsticks, I used to wear lipsticks all the time. In fact, people were so used to me wearing lipstick, usually a red lipstick, that I guess I looked funny without it. But over the past 2 years, a lot has changed with me, with my health. I have been diagnosed with cancer. I had a major surgery, and so there's a scar right here which interferes with me putting on the lipstick. My face is lopsided, but the thing that makes it the hardest for me to wear lipstick is that my skin is so dry. My mouth stays so dry. My lips are always very dry no matter what I do. That they get like the dry and like peeling, because I had radiation directly to the face, and now dry skin is just something that I have to deal with. Dry and damaged skin from the radiation. And even though I do everything I can to keep my lips moisturized and looking good, what ends up working out best for me is just a really moisture heavy, just a lip gloss. Normally when I try to wear lipsticks, they just don't last very long. They end up wearing off in a funny way to where you just kind of have the outline and that's it. Or the dried skin kind of on the middle inside will have lipstick clinging to it and it looks bad. And then usually I end up just wiping it off and putting a lip gloss over it, and that's how I'll go on with my night. So we'll see. I'm curious to see how well these will last. I'll be ready to reapply if needed. If at whatever point I get tired of trying to reapply, trying to make it look good, I'll just give up and wipe it off and put some lip gloss on and, say that's how long it lasted. But yeah, I'll give you some checkups throughout the night, and we'll see how well the Screamer lasts for me. Alright, it's just after 9 p.m. It's about 9:15 p.m. right now. I just got done filming this makeup look that you see for a collaboration inspired by Susie and the Banshees, or just really the more traditional 80s goth look. But through the makeup video, I did accidentally smear the lipstick a few times and had to try to repair that. When you have such a dark lipstick and such a light, foundation going on, I mean, the contrast is really dramatic. And so, yeah, I did have to try to, clean up some of the boundaries a little bit. And another thing that I'm having trouble with, and that is going to always be an issue with me, is that I do have to blow my nose a lot because I have a lot of sinus problems due to the cancer. And so when I blow my nose, the top part of the top lip is going to get messed up by the tissue, going to get worn off or smeared on my face. So I imagine there's going to be a bit of having to repair at least the top part of the lipstick. So I will give you another update in a couple hours, especially if I have the chance to try to eat something in my mouth, let you know how it wears through the eating or whatever. Alright, see ya. Okay, so the lipstick looks pretty bad at this point. It is 1 in the morning, so there's been a few hours, and I'm sorry my speech is worse than in the previous clips because I have taken my obturator out. It's the mouthpiece that I wear that replaces the hard palate of my mouth that was taken out from cancer. So right now, basically, I have no hard palate. I can literally stick my tongue like up into my sinus cavity. So obviously that messes with my speech. Sorry, I apologize. It's just that thing is very difficult to wear. Like I said, it's 1 in the morning right now, and I have not touched up the lipstick at all. I've filmed two videos, and I've had something to eat, and I'm currently sipping on a drink. And so, what time did I put it on? Around 8, I guess? So, I mean, it's been 6 hours, and it's lasted for a good amount, but this is about all that this application of it can take. So I think I'm going to go ahead and kind of wipe it off some and maybe reapply, because I really want to see how it does throughout, the rest of the night. So I'm not done. I still have some video editing to do and some other things to do. Plus, I'm also blowing my nose a lot, again, because of the sinus problems that I have. And so, the top part, it gets rubbed a lot, and I end up having to sort of correct around the edges. So, I mean, I have put it through quite a bit, but I have not touched it back up. So let's go ahead and wipe some of it off. Alright, again, it is a streamer that I'm using. So I'm not going to reapply it again after this point, because my lips feel really dry, but the coloration has lasted okay. It just got pretty splotchy, as you can see. Hey, it's day 2, and instead of doing this lipstick as a second video like I originally thought that I would, I decided to put the first and the second lipstick in one video, so that's what I'm doing now. I already have it on. Anyway, I'll have to find the stick. I don't know where I put it. I have the lightest of the two nude colors on my lips right now, and yeah, my hair's still wet. I'll probably fix it when I get to work. But I wanted to go ahead and show you, I'm going to work. I'm going to be wearing the lipstick for a 12-hour shift, and we'll see how well it holds up. Now, one thing I've got to say, when it comes to nude lipsticks, it's not my thing. I don't see the point of them. If I want my lips to just look skin-colored, then I would just put, like, a chapstick or a sheer lip gloss or something on. When I put lipstick on, I normally want color. And so nude lipsticks are not my thing. And I can see how they would be a little easier to wear, because as they start wearing off, it's going to be less noticeable than, a really dark or bright color. So there is that to them, I suppose. But, I mean, it's just not my color choice. And another thing I need to say is, because of wearing the lipstick yesterday, today when I woke up, my lips feel red and raw and irritated along the edges, and especially in the corners. Alright, anyway, I don't know if it was because of the lipstick, just because I'm not used to wearing lipsticks very much anymore. I usually wear lip glosses instead, or if it's something with the formulation of these lipsticks that's causing some irritation to my lips. I guess we'll see as the night goes on. The rest of the updates will be filmed from my phone, because I'm not going to have my setup with my camera and my microphone with me at work, but I'll just do some brief check-ins to let you see how this lipstick is wearing throughout my night at work, and my thoughts on it. Alright, I'll see you later. It is now a little after 8 p.m. I am at work using my phone to film. I think I forgot to mention earlier that the name of the lipstick I'm wearing today is the Bikini Bottom, and it is the lightest shade in the collection. One thing I also forgot to mention it yesterday in my review of the Screamer color is I found that it didn't transfer to, cups and things very much, so that was good. And the reason that I didn't film one more update for that one, like I had said I was going to, after I reapplied it, it pretty much wore off in exactly the same fashion that it had already, and there was just no point in me showing you the same thing twice. And anyway, so now this color is such a pale color that it's not going to show the wearing off of it as much, I guess, as the darker color. I mean, I've had a cup of coffee, and there's not much transfer on the coffee cup, so that's good. One thing I did want to mention is that, especially here in the corners and kind of around the edges of my lips, is irritated and red and itchy today. And I don't know if that's because of the specific formula of these lipsticks, or if it's just because I'm not as used to wearing lipstick anymore as I used to be in the past. I used to always wear it, but here lately, since the cancer treatment and the radiation, I've mainly just been wearing just lip gloss. And so it could be that my lips are just not as used to it. I think after tonight I'm going to give my lips a rest from the lipstick and just go back to my regular lip gloss or chapstick for a while. But I'm going to need to do this experiment with maybe another brand of lipstick and see if it is in fact this lipstick in particular, or if it's just wearing lipstick in general that is wanting to irritate the skin around my lips. But alright, I'll give another update later on through the course of this shift at work, and I'll see you then. Alright, so it's 10:30 at night. The first video was made at around 6 p.m. and I forget what time I made the second one, but I think I put it in the video. Anyway, I feel like if this was a colored lipstick, that it would be looking pretty bad by about now. But since it's nude and pretty much skin colored, I don't think you can really tell that it's wearing off just by looking at it. At least I can't. My lips feel dry, but I think that's just because I am more used to wearing lip gloss or chapstick. The itchiness, though, around it is getting worse, and I'm wanting to wash all this off and put a good soothing lip gloss or chapstick on it, like something with aloe, because, I don't know, my lips are just itching. And again, I'm not saying that it's because of this lipstick's formulation. It might just be because I haven't been used to wearing actual lipstick for long periods lately. Yeah, I don't know if I'll reapply it throughout the night. I think when it finally gets to where I can't stand the way it's feeling anymore, I might give in and put a lip gloss or chapstick on, just because my lips really are starting to itch and feel bad. So it's, about 5.5 hours since I first put this lipstick on. Honestly, most people are not going to be wearing lipstick for that long, really. I mean, maybe if you have an 8-hour work day, but I mean, just for, like, going on a date, or for going on, short, like, I don't know, to church or wherever somebody might put on lipstick. I mean, that's something that only lasts an hour or two, so I think these definitely hold up for that normal kind of wear time. And I think it's asking a lot for any lipstick, really, to hold up for a full day, 8-hour shift, much less a 12-hour shift, which is what I'm putting these lipsticks through at this point. But yeah, this doesn't even look like I have any on because the color is just so bland. Okay, so I think this is the last video checkup that I'm going to do on this color. I did give in and put some chapstick on my lips because the itching that I was feeling and the dryness was just making me way too uncomfortable. I didn't wipe off or remove any of the lipstick. I just simply put some chapstick over what was there. So when I look real closely, I can still see that I have lipstick on my lips, but it is such a shade as to really not be a color change, I guess, from my natural lips that much, if that makes sense. It's hard to tell how much of the lipstick is still there, is I guess what I'm trying to say. It is now just after midnight, and I first put the lipstick on at around 6 p.m., so it's had several hours on my lips for me to wear it and get used to it, and, you know, it wears pretty good as far as just a normal matte lipstick is concerned. There's no problems with it as far as that goes. I think for $8 a tube, I mean, it's worth it despite the problems that I have personally had with this collection. Hi, so it's day 3 of testing out the lipsticks, and today I'm using the Mrs. Norris. I like this color better than I thought I would. Alright, it's 6 p.m. I'm getting ready to go to work, so I've just put it on. It's, at first glance, a neutral shade, but yet it's very cool toned, and it's darker than, you know, the Bikini Bottom for sure. It definitely looks like I actually have something on my lips, which the Bikini Bottom didn't. But in an effort to give these lipsticks a really fair trial, this time I did not put my lip primer on, just in case the primer is what has been causing the irritation and all on my lips the past 2 nights. So no primer, no liner. There's not a liner that I have that would match this one really anyway. So just the lipstick itself. Gonna see how it performs and how it feels on my lips, and see if I still get that same itchiness and irritation that I've been getting. Hi, so it's 8 p.m. It's 2 hours after I first put the lipstick on, and I got to work and I ate a sandwich because I was hungry. Normally I get to work and I do a formula feeding through my feeding tube, but I can eat sometimes, and I don't know, I was just really hungry for something solid. So I ate, and the lipstick is pretty much worn off from eating that sandwich, so I'm going to reapply, and I'm not going to film that part, but just know that in the next clip that I show, it will be having put on a fresh application right here at, what did I say, it's 8 o'clock, so yeah. Alright, I'll see you then. Alright, so it is around 11, I think. Yeah, it's about around 11 p.m. I did reapply the lipstick right after I finished recording that last clip. I have not eaten or drank anything or done anything since I reapplied it, and it's still on good. I'm having not quite as much of the itching and other sensations that I was having before, but still a little bit uncomfortable, so I'm still not sure whether it was the lipstick primer I was using or the lipstick itself, but I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this color, actually, because this color is so unique. I'm not quite sure what to think about it yet, but I'm leaning more towards really liking it. So, alright, that's the update for now. Thanks. Okay, today, just very quickly, I am once again getting ready to go to work. I have used the Very Me lipsticks today. It is very much a pink color, as you can see, which is not my normal aesthetic, but it's okay. I'm going to do the same thing today. I'm bringing it with me to work so I can reapply it. I think it's a pretty universal color that a lot of people will be able to enjoy. Okay, so it's 11, close to 11:30 right now, and so it's been, what, 5.5 hours since I put the lipstick on. It has worn some, especially on the inner circle, in the inner part, but I also haven't eaten. I've only drank some water from a water bottle, and this is just from normal wear, some nose blowing, because, you know, I've said before I have to do that a lot as a result of my sinus surgery and the cancer. I am experiencing some of the itchiness and uncomfortableness in the corners and kind of around the edges, but the lipstick is wearing pretty nicely, you know, as long as you don't eat, but I think most lipsticks are that way pretty much. You know, they don't usually hold up very well to the food test, but that's to be expected. I think overall I'm enjoying the way these lipsticks wear and last. I mean, they're pretty decent lipsticks, especially for $8. Alright, so it's only about 45 minutes since I made the last little clip. I ate a small meal, and I just wanted to show how, it wears due to eating, which is normal for a lipstick. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but just in keeping with this video that I'm making, I was wanting to show you how it wears over the course of a 12-hour shift, and this is what it looks like after eating, so I'm going to reapply, and then I'll check in later. I'm getting ready to go to work. I'm doing another wear test for one of the Safiya Nygaard and Coloupop. I can't find it. Safiya Nygaard and Coloupop lipsticks. I'm so tired I can't even think straight. This is the bright red one, the classic red, named Fred. It is such a bright, bold color. I feel that the wearing of it is going to be, quite more noticeable than for the nude colors. Like, it's going to wear off. I'm worried about it smearing, like, with all the nose blowing that I have to do and everything. I'm worried about it smearing across my face. But, yeah, this is, I actually, wearing red lipstick is my favorite. It's my favorite lipstick. It always has been. I've never worn red lipstick to work, though, so I was a little apprehensive about that part. And I know I can't wear the Brucey to work, so there's probably not going to be a dedicated wear test of it because of the color. But, I mean, they're kind of all the same formula, or they feel much the same. So, once you've seen these, I mean, I really don't need to do a wear test on Brucey. This one feels very creamy and goes on smooth and not drying, and I really like the way it feels going on and when I'm wearing it. So far, hands down, this is my favorite of the lipsticks. It's 11 p.m. at night, and I haven't eaten anything, and I haven't really drank much, so the lipstick is actually holding up pretty good at this point. I've just had to blow my nose a few times, but, like, really, I just haven't had to do much, so, it's still there. It's not needing any touch-up. As long as you don't need to actually use your lips, lipstick does good, doesn't it? That's just it. This is my, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's been on for 5 hours, so that's not bad at all. So after eating, the lipstick is pretty much all gone, which does not surprise me. I knew it would be that way. Let me see what time it is. So it's 1 in the morning, and, like I showed you in the other clip, the lipstick lasted as long as I didn't need to do anything with my mouth. So once I ate, it's pretty much gone. I'm not going to reapply it. It's already 1 in the morning. I mean, it wore pretty good. I'm happy with this lipstick, but I'm ready to just put on some lip gloss or something at this point and call it a night. So that's it, you guys. Thank you for watching.